Hey boys, Dingo from the future here. Just want to remind you I stream on Twitch every single day. Here's the link, here's the deck, and without further ado, let's get to the gameplay. So this deck is another Fable the Mirrorbreaker deck, but this time we're trying to utilize Power Conduit to continually reset Fable the Mirrorbreaker down to 0 loyalty and make a 2/2 every turn that creates a treasure. This deck is one that I've been playing for a little bit, and I keep forewarning with this variant with the Flame of Kelds in it. And Flame of Kelds with Power Conduit says when it hits chapter 2, you can draw 2, and instead of letting it go to chapter 3, you keep resetting it to chapter 2 with Power Conduit. And then that lets you draw 2 over and over and over and over. Oh yeah, the video is out of sync, Jeremy, you're right. Let me reset my camera. That should be better. Sometimes that happens. When Moto lags enough, it starts lagging my camera. Alright, you can also reset Saga in this deck to keep generating a bunch of shit. A bunch of construct tokens. So let me pull up Power Conduit, get that all rented, and we'll get going to the next league. I'm gonna be prepared for the spike in numbers. Yeah, this Power Conduit deck is very sweet. I'm not sure the sideboard's in the best place, but, you know, it is what it is. Seems fine. We can always optimize it later. Give me the cards. Give me the cards. I want the cards. I'm not sure if 3 Hex Parasites where you want to be either. 3 Hex Parasite's a lot of Hex Parasite, especially when you can tutor it out with Urza Saga. So that might be a little bit, you know, of a nombo in terms of just getting Hex Parasite flooded. But there's something I gotta remember, playing this deck, is that you can Hex Parasite your opponent's everything. Chalice of the Void, Hex Parasite. Murktide Regent, Hex Parasite. Ren and 6, Hex Parasite. I've killed a Ren and 6 with a Hex Parasite, and that's probably the best feeling of all time. I'm not gonna lie. Teferi, Hex Parasite. So Hex Parasite's got a lot of utility in this deck. That's a lot of Den of the Bugbear. How many dens is too many dens? Guess I'm gonna keep this hand anyways. Too much IRL shit, dude. Hey, it's completely fair. You know, if you want to tune in for some coverage, I appreciate that as well. Full house. Den of the Bugbear full of heat. Tron. I'm in danger. This is not a good hand against Tron. At all. In the slightest. These are all the cards you would want to side out against Tron. Natural Tron on 3. Hex Parasite. Do you think it's better just to cast instead of dash? It's gonna be very inconsequential. Hopefully they just go Karn, the Great Creator, and Den of the Bing Bong. Don't play Karn Liberated. What did I just say? I said don't play Karn Liberated, and here you go playing Karn Liberated. It's bolted easy. Well, this wouldn't be a problem if they didn't have Natural Tron. Karn the Great Creator gets Hex Parasite. You see, I played a Karn the Great Creator variant of this deck, and it was just underwhelming, unfortunately. Although it'd be really good in the Tron matchup. 4 Tron lands in hand, Copium. That's the biggest amount of Copium I've ever heard. Wow, they actually have nothing? That's insane. Hex Parasite? Hex Parasite. Get the Blood Crypt for Hex Parasite. Do I want to go DRC here? I don't really want to commit more to the board. I think I'm just going to attack them. Got nothing to play. Hex Parasite. Could put a counter on something. A counter on the Den of the Bugbear. It's probably not worth it. I've seen the light that is Fable. Duncan, I'm 10-0 with that Fable Murktide list. Can't believe you were right all along. Chad, what do you want to listen to? Any OSTs that y'all recommend? Relaxing video game music that's not the Doom OST? So many people recommend the Doom OST. Or would you prefer the Sound of Silence? Loop Hero? Clayman. Loop Hero is a really good one. I'm gonna play Loop Hero. Also, what is Clayman though? Hold up, we're gonna listen to Clayman for a sec. There's no such thing as Clayman? In Flames Clayman? Hyper Light Drifter. I think Loop Hero's like pretty much a banger. Golden Sun. Golden Sun's great too. I need to write all these down so I have like a good reserve of music. Genshin. Genshin Impact. Does Genshin Impact even have a good OST? Never heard it. Yeah, Golden Sun's great. Transistor's sweet too. Draws a card with Peatland. Peatland's interesting in Tron. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map. Oh, I need to update the deck. You're right, I'm sorry. Let me update it. Let me fix that. Conduit Red. I believe this is the same list. Hades is great. Hades is fantastic. So I think I want an infinite stream of artifacts, so I'm probably just going to power Conduit on my turn. How's our game 1 PB so good? People scooping to burn. People are ready for Fable and Pioneer. But Seiju. Sure. I feel like they should have waited. Maybe they're afraid of Pithing Needle. They were probably afraid of Pithing Needle. That's fine. Get my artifact. I can't believe they really had nothing. Do I get Hex Parasite? Yeah, I'd probably get Hex Parasite. Alright, here you go. Hopefully I don't have an Ugin. I guess Ugin wouldn't be the worst for me. It would only be, you know, a lot of emotional damage. No real damage though. That's real damage though. I'm just supposed to... I forgot to register payoffs. I think I'm just supposed to get another Urza Saga thing. I'm not going to make a thing, because if I make a thing that they get to pop the O Stone, I don't have a chance to reset my Urza Saga with Hex Parasite, so I'm not going to make a construct at the end step here, which looks a little weird. I know, but it's for good reason. It's so I can Hex Parasite this. I could have paid the life. They should pop O Stone. Wow, they didn't pop O Stone. Very surprised they didn't pop O Stone. They called the bluff on me not having Pithing Needle. Is that why? It's gotta be right. Alright, what are you drawing? I'm drawing a Warping Whale. I think that's fine to just let this die. I was thinking about resetting the Urza Saga again, but that doesn't do much. So we're gonna let everything die. I had to draw a card, make an Urza Saga construct at the EOT. I guess they didn't really care because they also have Boseiju in hand. So maybe they were thinking, oh, if they get a Pithing Needle, I can just Boseiju it and then crack anyways. Which is probably their line of thought there. I imagine they might Boseiju Urza Saga here, which I'd be totally fine with. Yeah, I'm completely fine with that. Make a guy, get a land. Yeah, I'll blast. I think it's time to just like effectively dump my hand. Can't beat much of anything that they have off the top, so I think my best bet of winning this game is probably by clocking them as fast as I possibly can. Flame of Kill Pyrite Spellbomb combo. It is a combo. Sure. Probably gonna cycle this. Look what our dorky mid-range deck is doing. Ace can't top deck a payoff. All is dust. I've been dusted. I don't have to crack this since it's colorless. I've been dusted. I have so much useless burn in my hand. I'm not really sure what to do with it. I guess my plan here is just like Bolt Blast, play Flame. I could either Bolt Blast Flame or I could just animate Den, attack them. I think I want to start making progress with this Flame. Just discarded all the Flame. It's all bad. Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start progressing my board a little bit. Getting these garbage cards out of my hand. Drawing into something decent, hopefully. I can see arguments for both, to be honest. That's gas. That's so good. This is 4. Oh, I should have played Power Conduit first. Oh, I messed up. I messed a point of damage. That's actually going to be pretty relevant, maybe. I should have done this first, because I could have put a counter onto this. But I still can't hit the EOT to draw another 2. I think we should get there, though. Even through, like, Ulamog at this point. Okay. I wanted to draw 2 more. Alpine Moon in. Pithy Needle in. Don't think Chalice is good. Chalice is definitely not good. I want Shattering Spree. Maybe I take 1 Shattering Spree, maybe 2. Because the Unholy Heats are, like, worthless. And then some number of these are also worthless. Maybe I cut 1 Gal Blast. No, it's cuttable. I think both of them have, like, reasonable upside, reasonable downside. Spellbomb. Yeah, Pirate Spellbomb can go too. Just bring in the 3rd Shattering Spree. I don't think Shattering Spree is particularly good in this matchup, but it's probably good enough. Let's try like this. I can't believe they didn't top deck. Whoever said they have nothing in hand was absolutely correct. Whoever was huffing the copium was spot on with it. That was me. Hand's mid. Mid at best. I'll keep it though. Hand gets very good if I draw Fable or Urza Saga or anything in the like. For that reason, I keep... Did they just pass the turn? They went on the draw? What happened? I missed it. Did they F6 through their turn? They mulled the 4 and passed the turn. Okay. Opponent said mistake. Oh, that makes more sense. Well, I feel like a Shattering Spree that. Opponent having a great match. Just top decked absolutely nothing. Let's go Springleaf, kill the Expedition map, copy this 0 times, and hit you with the Parasite. Mulling the 2 on Tron. I've lost to Tron being on very few cards. Okay, how do we want to go about this? Kind of want to get tricky. Tricky. I think I go Ragavan, Power Conduit. I don't know. Getting this like Flame of Kale Power Conduit stuff online early seems good, but also having a Ragavan seems really amazing. I guess I don't have to play the Power Conduit because I could Hex Parasite this Flame of Kale and draw cards that way. A spider drop down right next to your face, that's happened to me before. I think this looks a little bit weird, but I think I want to go Gal Blast, Flame of Kale. Blast, you Flame of Killed. I'd lose value by not playing the Power Conduit, but I do have the Hex Parasite, which can reduce the Flame of Killed anyways. Not sure this is optimal, but this is the play I'm going with. That's the turn. I start to draw 2 every turn at the cost of 2 life, which is fine. Another Flame of Killed. Power Conduit, perfect. I get to dump the Power Conduit. Start pumping up Ragavan. Probably. Seems reasonable. Another Flame. Start drawing 5 a turn. We must draw more cards. I don't think we have enough cards in our deck. Or in our hand. I'm not going to cast that Chrome Star either. I'm going to have plenty of stuff to do with my mana. Need more Vespian gas. We must... we must construct additional pylons. We must construct additional pylons. Oh, I can kill that Ugin. The Hex Parasite. Not the Ugin you meant. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? Huh. DRC. Bolt. Kill Ugin. I can Hex the Ugin. I definitely want to play the second Power Conduit. I think I go DRC. Power Conduit. Trigger. Bin. I don't think I want another Power Conduit. Bolt. this thing. In the den, top the Alpine Moon. We get the thingy, which is fine. I can put counter on here, counter on here. I can put 2 on the Ragavan. Kill the Ugin that way. That's probably fine. Beefiest Ragavan you'll ever see. Kill Ugin, attack you. Mankey. Maybe I was supposed to put on the Hex Parasite to play around Ugin. That's probably better, right? In case they have Allah's Dust, Ugin. This is a Primeape, it's evolved. I was in Thraben U's video. Who's that? Never heard of him. This is Ragavan now, so buff, so muscular. Alright. Hopefully, Wormcoil, like, that's incredibly beatable. Alright, they scooped. They're like, fuck this, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Nice Wormcoil. Mind if I draw 5? Mind if I roll need? Oh, this is so awkward. Ugh. Being effing bong young dango dango. Said Slam, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome back to the Hood Gang for the 2nd month in a row. Much appreciated, my friend. Glad you are enjoying the content. Oh no, it's Affinity. Oh no. I haven't played against Affinity in so long. It could be like an awkward draw from Hammer. What if it's the mirror? It could be the mirror. Very well could be. Ah, Thraben University makes good legacy YouTube videos. Oh, that's Thraben U. Got it. I'll have to beep their videos. I don't watch much Magic on YouTube. Most of the Magic I watch is via Twitch. Which reminds me, I'm also on YouTube, chat. ! YouTube. Where I post all the VODs via my amazing editor, Gloomshot. Also editor of Spike. And used to be editor of Menguchi. Does some editing for Anzid. Plays a hammer. Exclamation! No, you don't type it out. You don't type out the full exclamation mark, I swear. Oh, DRC. This is an interesting spot. One where I wish I had Blood Moon right now. I do think I should leave a Bolt in case they have Pure Steel Paladin. So if I want to leave a Bolt, I think I should go fetch, DRC, Springleaf Drum, pass. Yeah, that's fine. That seems okay. I wonder if I'm gonna get another hammer. And there's like all in on this Shadow Spear. Maybe they're stuck on lands. Mr. YouTube's my father, you can call me exclamation. Wild exclamatory noises. First name you, last name tube. Well, there's that Pure Steel I knew about. Just please, for the love of God, don't have a blacksmith skill. I will never emotionally recover from a blacksmith skill. I want to top a heat. I guess I do top a heat. Don't skill me. Don't do it. Oh, they didn't do it. They didn't even float a mana. I have no other play this turn. We really didn't even float a mana. They have nothing. That's so good for me. I guess I should attack first. Well, I could turn on Delirium like quite easily. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Fable first. I don't think there's anything off the top of their deck that's gonna require more than like a couple mana. Perfect bin. Turn on Delirium, get my Fable up. Dude, we've been getting like pretty lucky today. We've been dodging a lot of stuff that our opponent's having, and then we've been like drawing pretty hot too. Don't think I'm gonna cast that. I might cast Power Conduit. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Power Conduit. I want another heat. 2 heats does kill something with a hammer on it. It does not kill something with 2 hammers on it, however. You should be the hammer player now. Not sure that's in our best interest. Although it'd be really funny though. It would be funny. Fable's fucking broke. This is the Fable deck to end all Fable decks. Okay. Well, I have a heat and a dream. Do you have the skill now? You do have the skill? I floated a white. Okay. No skill. Thankfully. Esper Sentinel. Memnite. Floated the white so they put Shadow Spear on Memnite. Alright. I guess. Thinking I'm going to buff up my Goblin Shaman here. I would like to produce another Goblin Shaman. Could have also buffed up Ragavan. I think I'm okay trading Ragavan now. I trade Ragavan with this one removal spell, like stops anything else that they could ever have, so go get him. Get him, boys. Sick 'em. And I'll see how they block before I power Conduit something. I'll just go snap, no blocks. Alright. Snap, no blocks, I guess. So I'll power up this one. So even if they have a Pure Steel here, I kill the Memnite in response. They can't do anything to win. So I get to fly over them. I would like all these Shattering Sprees. I would like all these Alpine Moons. I would like these Engineered Explosives. The Pithing Needle's fine. Ragavan can probably come out. Flame of Keld can come out. Flame of Keld's for the grindier matchups. Yeah, them leading on Saga was like really weird, right? I can probably trim a Hex Parasite. Pyrite deals with Sanctifier. I probably should take the second Pyrite. I don't know, I already have one in the main deck, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to take a second one. Might be worth it though. Trim on a Bauble, because I'm bringing in a lot of artifacts. Cut a Fable. We're a little bit light on win cons if we cut a Fable, but that's probably okay. I forgot we had Giganta in this deck. That's funny. I have not purchased Giganta a single time. Nor do I think I've even like had a really good time to purchase Giganta. I'll keep this. That's not good for me. I probably have to bite the bullet and kill this during their turn. But we'll see what they do. A couple of 1/1s is like kind of annoying. So I have two decisions to make here. I could let them draw off of the Bauble and then just heat it right now. I don't think I want to pay 1 for Bauble. That seems like the worst line here. Or I could just play Hex Parasite. I don't know how I feel about Hex Parasite pass. I do need to find my second land. I think I gotta bite the bullet here. Let them draw. Alright, go ahead, draw. Nope. Now I'm just gonna kill this Esper Sentinel while the draw trigger's down. Go ahead. Go move, Yugi boy. Hopefully no. Would be the worst for me. Stoneforge. I guess the absolute worst thing that could happen would be Sigarda's 8 Hammer. So my shields are completely down. Well, that's really fucking good. If I can draw some lands. Okay. Docks in the Hollowed Fountain says go. Attacks and says go. That's a little bit curious to represent Spell Pierce like that. We missed on lands though. Not good. Yeah, I just have to say go. I get them to use mana on their turn. I'm in a very awkward spot missing all these lands. One interesting strategy would be hit land drops. I'm working on it. Trying my damnedest. Attacks with both. I'll take the 2. I don't want to fire off my removal spell yet. Until I know exactly what they're working with. Looks like not a whole lot. I'll kill the Giver. They can Spell Pierce me, that's okay. I'd rather them Spell Pierce this than like my Engineered Explosives or something like land. Land me up. Let's go. Now what do I want to do? I think it's just play Hex Parasite. And kind of shaped up pretty awkward. I fetched the tap land. Alright, here go. I must not have a lot going on. Have the answer to that in my hand. Or I mean, in my hand, I mean on the table. Thank you, Hex Parasite. Very cool. Because I can keep putting this thing down to 0 every turn. That just becomes a useless land that has add colorless like 50 times written over. I think I'm also supposed to get the Blood Crypt at this point, so that way when I activate Hex Parasite, inevitably, I'm not taking a bunch of damage. One good strategy of Magic is to never not have it. I'm working on that too. Working on trying to always have it. What is this? March Hex Parasite. I'm gonna Time Walk their Urza Saga. Just to give me a little bit more time to draw into lands. That's the third power conduit. That's not lands. TAMU power conduit. It's more than like this engineered explosive is gonna go on 0 now. So I'm just gonna pass the turn. Think I'm okay with committing the Shadow Spear. The power conduit. That's one powerful conduit. Punish for playing the power conduit deck. Who would have thought? Spring the Drum. Okay. Yeah, pretty sure I'm gonna murder their giver with a lightning bolt here. Then kill both of their constructs in the next couple turns. Work with the VIP. Aren't you already VIP? Apparently not. VIP dork. Scam me up, Buttercup. You said it, not me. DRC. Do I want to get the Surveil now? I think I want to hide this EE for another turn. Although, if I hit the Surveil now, then I hit my third land. Third land isn't even that great. Just got a bunch of power conduits, nothing to do with them. Too many damn power conduits. You waste your points on chest and oh my god. I mean, oh my god's like a top tier soundbite, so I don't blame you. Oh my god. 1, 2. You ain't gonna make it. Long, thank you for the follow. You prefer the swords as opposed to diamonds? Alright, let's E. On 0. Attempt to ruin them. Just a little bit. It's all G, homie. Swords too much responsibility. Diamond to go burr. Alright, attack you for 3. The race is on. I'm really interested to see if they make another one before they pop their Saga. They probably have a Pithing Needle in their deck, so if they just pass priority here, they should just pass priority. That'd be the best thing here, is if they just didn't make anything and just pass priority. Because then it forces me to pop the EE in response because I'm afraid of Pithing Needle. Oh, looks like they're going to make a guy. I would like to pop this EE. Blacksmith skill on one of them. Reasonable. That might kill me. I think it's pretty big. It's going to be 5/5. I have 2. Whoa. We have the power, and they made their Memnite indestructible. Oh, because I'm dead? They have 3 blacksmith skills? What is this? What is going on? Am I just dead? They animate this, and then they kill me? Yeah, they have to see the line, though. They gotta animate the Inkmoth Nexus. Do you see the line, opponent? Hello, Zeriok. We are jamming Power Conduit, and, you know, so far so good, except for that game. Wasn't great. We had too much power, not enough Fable. I think I want this Fable back in. I could probably trim... I think I'd trim up DRC? Nah, DRC's fine. I'm gonna trim a Pyrite Spellbomb. Not very good against their big constructs. I think Power Conduit's like a fine deck. It's not, you know, amazing, but it's not bad either. Very playable. Quite playable. Is it better than Jund? Alpine Moon, Pithing Needle. This is all answers, not enough lands. I think I have to ship this. This is like so many answers and so few lands. This is better. This is significantly better. Put back the Shadow Spear. See what they're working with. I think Am I slow rolling this Alpine Moon? My worry is if I slow roll it, I'm going to have to play it off curve because of something like Esper Sentinel. But I think it's probably better to Stone Rain them anyways, so I'm just gonna jam Fiery Eye. Let's go. I'm just gonna leave up Lightning Bolt. Ooh, piece of candy. Asper Sentinel. Fade. Fade. No Memnite. Doesn't play the Memnite. Wow. Very surprising. Alright, go ahead. Maybe I was supposed to just jam the Blood Crypt and then play Saga on 3 so I can get this Fable down. That's a problem. I got the chip. How many hammers do we think that they have in hand? Probably a lot. So, the problem here is if I go Lightning Bolt on the Stoneforge Mystic, untap Blood Crypt Alpine Moon, they can play Memnite and immediately equip a hammer to it. Can I beat that? It's gonna be tough. I think I just do nothing. Which doesn't feel great. Problem is that they're playing a real deck. Janini, why you gotta slander Power Conduit? What did Power Conduit do to you? Chip's not that good. It might be good in this matchup. This card is so good. Why does it give it Flash? If it didn't give it Flash, this card would be so fun. But because it gives all the equipment Flash, it just makes it so unbearable. It always baffled my mind that gave Flash. Also dead if they just have like double hammer. Need an engineered explosive stat. That's fine. One in a white and a blue. Okay. On Memnite. Stoneforge. Well, I gotta bolt the Stoneforge now. Yeah, the Fable Murktide list 5-0'd twice. So I'm 10-0 with it now. I 5-0'd once off stream last night in testing for today's stream. And then we hit the 5-0 today. I could Pithing Needle Reality Chip. Or I could just get Pyrite Spellbomb. I think Pyrite Spellbomb is a little bit better of insurance. But they could hammer up the chip. I guess both of these lines are soft to hammer chip. I think I just get the Pyrite Spellbomb. It's just better. Get Shattering Spree. I would love to get Shattering Spree. Hopefully this Fable loots me into Shattering Spree. Yeah, the point of the deck is to get multiple Saga activations, multiple Fable activations, multiple Flame of Keld activations, and just move counters around in general. It's also pretty strong. Hope they just like equip here. Sure. Shattering Spree one time. Shattering Spree would be so good. You're doing nothing? Well, if you're doing nothing, I'm doing nothing. There's Power Conduit. In this Fable for sure. Do I want to keep the Power Conduit? If I keep the Power Conduit, I can start removing counters off the Fable. I'm probably supposed to bin it. Just search for Engineered Explosives or Shattering Spree. Gal Blast is not great. Although the Power Conduit there would let me rummage every turn. Now I can kill the chip with a Gal Blast, which seems powerful. Or at least attempt to before they put a hammer on it and ruin my hopes and dreams. Pure Steel Paladin. Yep. I don't have Metalcraft, you're right. I was thinking I already had Metalcraft. They're equipping it to the Paladin. Strange. Murder the Paladin? Yeah, I thought like a fool, you're right. I have one card left in hand. I'm even further away from Metalcraft, which is like kind of awkward. Alright, your last card's Ornithopter, I guess. I think I'm supposed to pop one of these. Get a little bit more info, and then I'm probably going to kill the Esper Sentinel. Yeah, let's bolt the Esper Sentinel and then try to get Metalcraft in the next couple turns. Is that reliable? Maybe not the most reliable thing. Definitely killing this Esper Sentinel though. I don't know why they tutored the chip instead of like a hammer. If they had gotten a hammer, this game would have been so over long ago. Long ago. Now if they block, I can also just blast it. And they also didn't really equip chip. They kind of just did nothing with this chip. Opponent wanted to grind. Apparently they came to grind. Get blasted. If I draw off land now, I don't think I need to do it right now. I can wait. With them having one card in hand, there's not a whole lot I'm afraid of. Stoneforge would probably be their best draw. Now I'll take a draw. That's pretty fucking good. Alright, let me see what they're drawing, and then I'll use this information to my advantage. They're drawing a Spell Pierce. Okay. Well, I'm going to play the EE on 1 now. I don't want to lose my Goblin Shaman. My Goblin Shaman is like my best threat here. Also, I'm not going to copy this. I'm just going to attack with this one. And then end of turn, I'm going to make a copy of it so I can attack with 2 next turn. Yeah, I didn't want to kill my Shaman. Shaman seems great here. On the end step, I would like to copy my Shaman. Our Conduit, huh? That's good. I do have Spell Pierce, but Spell Pierce is like pretty dead at this point. Make 2 treasures. I think I play the Sokenzon. I could channel it. Is there merit in channeling the Sokenzon instead? Yeah, I guess I could just leave the Sokenzon in my hand. They're probably going to Spell Pierce this Power Conduit. Never mind. Never mind, what do I know? Also have this trick of removing a counter from engineered explosives and then putting it to 0, and that can pop all zeros if need be, which is like a pretty cute line. Another Power Conduit. Could channel this for 4. That doesn't seem worth channeling. Oh, you know what? It's probably worth making another one of these right now, though. Because this is threatening lethal, so they have to block. Yeah, Pierce is super dead. Hey, baby, thank you for the follow. Alright, scoop. Alright, I'll keep this. I played this deck multiple times, Zeriak. I have like 2 or 3 videos on my YouTube of it. I think it was 2. I really like this deck. I think it's sweet. I don't think it's great, but I think it's sweet. I think it went like 4-1, 3-2. And I tried like a different variant, and that was like a really bad variant. Do I like Life Cereal? Well, you know, as the commercial goes, Mikey likes it, so that's me. Hour of Promise, what in the Aspiring Spike? What in the Aspiring Spike is going on over here? Steve-O. Steve's gonna blank my Ragavan. I think I have to like kill the Steve. Which is like not great, right? But I think I killed the Steve. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Steve. Whatever. I would like my Ragavan to do something this game. Binnable. Also need to clock them as fast as possible. Do I just make things or... Yeah, I assume that this deck can probably afford to splash a color. I was thinking about putting red and 6 in this deck. Red and 6 is like so good all the time. I have decisions to make now. I could go just play Den of the Bugbear dash Ragavan. Or I could just play Ragavan, play Den of the Bugbear, attack for 1, say go. I'm missing a sorcery or a creature from here. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna boom boom, attack for 1. I'll get Delirium from enchantment next turn. It's possible that just making Urza Saga Construct was better. It's hard to say though. I need to get Delirium like pretty soon to kill a Titan too. I have Hour Promise coming down next turn. Why did you come so late? Could have made a token's definitely better. Could be right. I'm pretty unsure. I don't want it here. Maybe it's just bobble. Hex Parasite adds like some clock, but it's not a ton of clock. Let's count. How many are they taking this turn? They're taking 5 this turn. If I get a Hex Parasite next turn, they'll be taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 if I play the Power Conduit. Yeah, I guess I'll just get the Hex Parasite. Scald Blast can also smack him in the face. Also depends on how much interaction they have in their hand. You're gonna be gone for a week. Janito, I'll miss you. Wish. I wish my opponent didn't have Valakut active next turn, but I think that's gonna happen too. I will helm the crown along with 218 others. That's right. You best troll me. Are they dead? This is the question we must ask ourselves. Are they dead? Blast them in the face. Killing that. It's annoying. Pretty sure I'm still blasting them in the face. Then I started blasting. In the drum. Don't need a drum. Land. Land would do it. Fable. If I play Fable, I can pump the Hex Parasite. I can put him to 2. Is there any way I can kill him, chat? I don't think so, right? Most I can do is 7. Could I hit a Lightning Bolt off their deck? Land would have let me animate Den and kill them. Unfortunate that I missed on that. Yeah, Farseek. Could cast a Farseek. Does enter untapped? Put it on the battlefield tapped. I think I'm just casting Fable, saying go. Sleeve up Unholy Heat. And maybe a Hex Parasite activation, who knows? I don't die to... I do die to Scape Shift. Scape Shift gonna kill me. Don't murk me with Scape Shift. I'm too young. Oh, they need to quite literally kill me this turn. Yeah, I think they're gonna have it with Scape Shift. Summoner's Pact. It's a Dryad. There's a Forest. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I should kill the Dryad. I think their plan is play Forest Titan. And then get Valakut and kill me that way. Killing the Dryad. At least, I should have waited until the Titan went on the stack. Yeah, I did. I get Valakut Mountain, put me to 1. I believe this Power Conduit's lethal, right? Let me think about it. So if I attack, if I play this Power Conduit, I attack with both. They block here. They block on Ragavan, I Power Conduit. They block on Hex Parasite, I pump it. I need a land, right? Alright, we're gonna bin the Shadow Spear. Fable. Put it either way. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Oop. Power Conduit for lethal. I almost clicked done. Done. Alright. Hex Parasite wins the game. Escape Shift opponent. Hex Parasite. Meteor Maker. I removed that quite a while ago, Burnt. You're out of the loop. Now I've been putting it like on and off depending on the deck I play. Alpine Moon. Good. Or you ain't gonna make it. If you don't have that dog in you. Discard onboard lethal. You can barely hear it. It's like pretty loud on my end. Is that audible? How audible is that? Dun, 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 dun. I can turn it up if I need to. Pretty better that time. Yeah, when I talk, my voice like overlaps that, so if I'm talking over it, then you can't really hear it. I don't know what Anything else I want to sideboard? Is Cage good? He got that dog in him. That's not good. I don't really know what to sideboard here. I think our main deck is like pretty fine against them. Can I refill the piss cup? What do you mean? What is that supposed to mean? The sand's keepable because of the Soken's on. I had 6 drinks. I took 1 extended drink. I'll finish this cup, alright? If you have to ask, you can't afford it. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. I'm gonna hold the bauble so I can get a DRC trigger. Hopefully they can't deal with Ragavan, or they just have like a Steve that I can bolt. Just gonna turn on Delirium, I guess. That's fine. Fastest Delirium of all time. I can even kill a Dryad here. And this deck has like the added bonus against Scapeshift of not dealing any damage with lands. So they have to deal the entire 20. Like I don't go to 18, so they can just kill me with a 7 landscape shift. Not just Conduit. I'm gonna try. Scapeshift kind of just like falls apart sometimes. So if I play Dryad off of this, I get to play another land in the form of Urza Saga. And then I get to activate Urza Saga, make a guy still. That doesn't seem so bad. Plus it adds 2 more damage to my board. Yeah, let's play Dryad. I gotta sneeze. What do I think about Demir's Shadow? Underexplored. Oh man. I sneeze like a Welshman? What does that even mean? I thought I muted. Did I mute for that sneeze? Do MTG Remy video out? Hell yeah. More music for the soul. Stayed at 20. I would have had to use both treasure tokens, right? But 19 versus 20 doesn't make a difference. It's 18 versus 19 that makes the difference. My rhetoric is flawed. What does that even mean? That's right, if I have to ask, then I can't afford it. I can't afford my rhetoric. I believe they are dead, right? I don't know what they can really do from this spot. Wish. What are you wishing for? Flame Slash? Slash? Slash. Titan Shift is my favorite way to pass time stuck in an elevator. This deck has such little decisions to make in it. It's fun to play from time to time. I think it's good in certain metas, but Mukbang Hot Tub channel, as soon as DT flies down from Florida, it is going to be a hot tub stream. Weather the Storm. Is that even good enough? Gain 6 life. Can I deal 16? Oops. Did not mean to make my hand giant, meant to move these. Thanks, Moto. Yeah, down from Florida. Like the world's circular, right? So he goes from Florida all the way around the earth back to California. Can I make another one of these? I think so. Maximizes damage now. Could have done this the other way around too. What maximizes damage? Oh, Shadow Spear, right? Play land, play land. I'm gonna think about playing the second land. I should. Play land, equip Shadow Spear here. Attack them with everything, bolt them, pop Spell Bomb. Okay. We're gonna play the red-green variant tomorrow. That's so sweet. I'll keep this hand, it's not amazing. Ginger brew. Guess they're on hammer. Let's make a plow under deck. Somebody can brew a plow under deck. Damn, the music just got hype. On affinity. Affinity seems like a tough matchup. They can usually go bigger than me. Shadow Spear, problematic. That's what Shadow Spear's for, you're right. Start talking about DT flying around the world in 80 days. It's true though, he could fly around. I don't know what I should do here. If I go like bolt both of their creatures, it makes them spend the welding jar and it puts them down an artifact. And I feel like artifact control in this matchup is pretty important to prevent them from playing Thoughtcast effects. They have 3 cards in hand, so the only way they really kill us is by chaining off Thoughtcast effects. Bolt on upkeep. That's a good idea. I think I'm just gonna kill both of their creatures. Double den. He's setting upkeep stop. I remembered. I almost forgot. Didn't go without every stop. That's really aggressive. That means I can Pyrite Spellbomb one of these. Let's deny them off of even more mana. See what they're casting or they're drawing. Dark Steel. It's probably still worth denying them off of some mana. Not sure. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. So sad. Had I had the upkeep stop, draw off the bauble. Nice upkeep. Look. Didn't matter. Scam City over here telling me you're 3-0 with Power Conduit. I am. It didn't matter, luckily. Question is, do I want to make a guy? I'll probably just make some Urza Saga constructs. I'll just get going on the construct train. Hey, Casmerdan, thank you for the follow. Scoops. Can't handle the Hex Parasite. Can't be stopped, Chad. Oh, Namoto, why? Why did you just submit my deck? I don't understand. I'm not even clicking. Moto's just like, alright, your time is up, bud. Gave you 0 seconds. Please let me get these Ragavans out of my fucking deck. Submit. I'm just gonna submit now, and then we'll make changes from there. Because I really need to get these Ragavans out of my deck. Hex Parasite. I don't understand why it does that. It does that all the goddamn time. I'd take the second Pyrite spell one as well. Over Flame of Keld. Maybe I'd take an EE over the second Flame of Keld. That's probably fine. But they've only had 3 mana in the main phase, not able to play both equip. Well, the point is to take them off of artifact count, right? Because they have a bunch of Thoughtcast effects. What does this deck do? This deck utilizes Power Conduit plus Fable and Flame of Keld and Urza Saga to generate a ton of value while pumping relevant creatures on your board. That's what it does. Stardew Valley. This hand's awkward. It's a 1-lander. I kind of hate it. I kept 7 though. I'll keep. I hate keeping 1-landers. Psych, I keep 1-landers all the time. Also gonna put my upkeep stop back. I very well want to bolt something in the upkeep, look for second land. Whatever they have here, most likely gonna get bolted. Or not. I think I'll just take a natural draw. Easy. Sometimes lucky. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this Urza Saga. These are already 4/4s. I'm going to dig for something relevant. Not relevant. Also not relevant. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna die these Urza Saga constructs. Shadow Spear on one of them, and that's probably just lights out. Unless I can find a Shattering Spree. 100% they go for a Shadow Spear here. I need Shattering Spree. I actually need like land plus Shattering Spree, so I'm not in a very good spot. Got a drum, huh? Back me for 7. Ouch. Super ouch. Alright, let's go next. Not meant to win this game, unfortunately. I'm gonna keep the one lander. I want another engineered explosives. Over maybe a Gal Blast. Always punished, always. Never not punished. I'm just kidding. I get away with so much shit. Alright, hopefully on the play we get a nicer curve. Maybe some Alpine Moons to stop Urza Saga. Or engineered explosives or Shattering Spree. And discard's useless. Me and all the Jundmares. Discard's useless. The one thing I'll never understand is people that play the Jundmare and they leave in Thoughtseize post board. Thoughtseize is such a bad top deck in the attrition matchup. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. When both players are top decking and one person top decks like, you know, Fable of the Mirror Breaker or Seasoned Pyromancer and the other person top decks Thoughtseize, it makes a world of difference. It's because they're bad. I don't know. I see it way too much. Alright, good hand. Let's go. All of us can be Dingo. Like, I'm not good at the game. I mean, I can. Alright, Janini. You're right. A couple of removal spells. Fable. I feel like this hand can be good. But this hand has the same problem as, like, the last one of I can't deal with Urza Saga. Not being able to deal with Urza Saga feels like not a great place to be in. Chat, would you keep this hand or would you mulligan? This hand is very, very bad against Urza Saga, but good against everything else. Keep and pray they don't have Urza Saga. Alright, no Urza Saga. Please don't do it to me. Have a heart. I keep it if it was a mold of 6. But I can find like Shattering Spree and whatnot, right? And that would be like insanely good. Looks like they just have another Urza Saga hand. If they're leading on this tapped. I could find Alpine Moon. I could find, you know, Shattering Spree. Oh no, Urza Saga. The Dream. The Dream. Metallic Rebuke, my Unholy Heat. Oops. No. What happened? What the fuck just happened? I hit no, and then I tapped my mana to Unholy Heat it, and I hit no again. And it was like, alright, you paid for it? What the fuck is that? Alright. Thank you, MTGO. Very cool. Appreciate you. Very cool. That's so tilting. God, this sucks. Now I can't even like play Fable. Whatever. It's so tilting. Another Springleaf. Thoughtcast. It would have had no mana this turn. That would have been pretty good. Thanks, Moto. I hate it. Air the Fable. Hi, Fable. Definitely killing this thing now. With what, though? I could kill it with a heat. But if I kill it with a heat, that's bad against... It's bad against Nettle Cyst. I think I just blast it. Shattering Spree waiting room. They don't have much going on, but they do have 5 artifacts. Please no Urza. Buys Giganta. Plays a Shadow Spear. Alright. Think I might be able to handle Giganta. Might even buy my own this game. I need to get added to the soundboard, I really do. Giganta. Okay. Ragavan at home looking pretty good. Would have to agree with you. I think I'm supposed to probably just fire off lightning bolts at their face. Depends. Depends. Do I think I can hit Delirium? I have been a little bit. Off and on. So I could fire off a bolt plus a heat here. Chat, what do you think? Should I bolt them in the face, hope to hit Delirium within 2 bolts, and then heat the Giganta? And then like attack with Den and everything? Or should I bolt the Giganta? Which is significantly slower, but it's safer. Especially if they have Metallic Rebuke. Go big. So risky though. Especially if they have Metallic Rebuke, it's very risky. I think I should play it safe. Bolt once and see. I don't think I should bolt once. I think I'm going to bolt this. Because Shadow Spear on Giganta is a major problem. Bolt then heat. Oh, he would have hit. Yes. Alright, fair enough. Alright, hit you with both, and I'm just going to play Giganta of my own. See, the problem with that line is that it loses to Unholy Heat, right? Or not Unholy Heat, wow. It's not at all what I meant. I meant it loses to Metallic Rebuke, right? Because they can tap 1 for the Springleaf Drum, Metallic Rebuke me. I guess it doesn't really, because I could just pay for the Metallic Rebuke. It doesn't let me play Giganta, though. I could have paid for it, but I don't get to play Giganta. This is threatening lethal. I don't know. That's probably pretty close. Terror Urza Saga. I mean, you're dub, so... I guess we can't lose today. Also 30 seconds? Reveal Giganta. Oh my god, it's a 1-lander, I gotta keep it. It's my birthright. You 1-lander with DRC Bobble. Snap keep. Then I get to complain when I miss on lands. Oh boy, this is my favorite part. Steve the Rise, do you? Game saved your sanity in 2020. Classic Dingo keep. I have to. Well, maybe they're on burn. They could be on burn if I'm looking at like Arid Mesa right now. It could be on creativity. It could be on a lot of things. Javier Stoneforge. That deck is like a relic of the past. Harder Reanimator could be that too. Ah, I can't believe we didn't hit second land. Mamma mia, that's so unlucky. It's not unlucky. I think you can't keep keeping 1-landers like this. It's not healthy. Ah, pain. So much pain. Yeah, full house. Bowls full of heats. 1 land in top 11, so statistically unlikely. Don't rend me, bro. Don't rend me. Oh, let's just explore. Oh, I guess I'm gonna bolt them again in my upkeep. Also looks like it's creativity. Give land, please. Are they gonna spell pierce this? How pointless of a spell pierce? They took 3 damage to spell pierce this? No. 13 cards, 1 land. Curse you variants. Vet shock spell pierce. Do not worry, Ren is here. We might get there on the 1-lander, because they have no answer to this DRC. Okay. Still doing this in upkeep to find a land. Spell pierce, sure. Yep, top it. Try my best to dodge a creativity here. Please no creativity. Please no. Ah, they have creativity. F. Super F. Maybe I should have just slow rolled that bolt. Maybe that was the better way to win this game. Unsure. I also have to kill this Ren in 6 at some point, which is problematic. Should have slow rolled the bolt, Janini, you're right. I don't think I want to buy Giganta. That's fine. So I don't know if I want to kill this Ren in 6 yet either. So I might be able to fizzle another creativity. Seems like they're on... I was going to say it looks like they're on the Titan version, but I guess not. Maybe they have nothing. That's not nothing. I need you to have nothing. They're going to 4. And they didn't get a Dwarven Mine. If I draw a land and I can attack with this Den of the Bugbear, it's going to be the most, like, amazing thing ever. Unless they're playing on just, like, casting an Archon. They're probably just going to cast an Archon or Creativity Treasure or go to 3 against my Lightning Bolt deck. That's fine, too. I guess they know I don't have Lightning Bolt, because my last card is Giganta, but still. Hard cast Archon. Sag. I don't think there's winning from here. Alright. Did already cast 3 bolts. But they were going back up to 6 that turn, so it didn't matter. Engineered Explosives is going to come in. I don't hate Alpine Moon. I think Alpine Moon's fine against the Dwarf. Cage doesn't stop creativity, or does it? Players can't cast spells, creatures can't... I don't... What's the wording on creativity, chat? It, like, exiles, right? Does not? Yeah, I didn't think so. I think Ragavan's fine on the play. Maybe Galblast's a little weak. Galblast. I also don't think this is a flame matchup. Transmog doesn't exile. I don't know if Cage is worth bringing in just for Transmog. It's like not very good, right? Sounds good though. Question is, do I go for DRC or Ragavan? This might be one of the few scenarios where you want to go turn 1. Just kidding, I'm going Ragavan. I don't know, there's an argument to go DRC because if they play Crab, then having double DRC plus Bobble very, very easily plays around the Crab. It's also a really good draw. Well, first things first. Guess I'll attack you. Then we'll go from there. Yeah, Transmog doesn't seem great against the mono red deck. I think, I already get ruined by Fire and Ice. I might as well just get ruined by Fire and Ice even harder. Double down. Please no Fire and Ice. I think I've been that as well. I almost turned on Delirium. Almost. You're spell piercing my Bauble. Okay. I don't think I've ever in the history of Magic had my spell pierced bobbled. Or my Bauble spell pierced. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. My spell pierced bobbled. Super aggressive. No Fire and Ice. Yay, no Fire and Ice. I don't really know what's happening, but I feel like I should try to turn on Delirium. What if they have Electrickery? I guess I lose. Get out of here, Hex Parasite. Pex Parasite? I'm just getting more dyslexic as the stream goes. It's time for Dingo to go back to bed. Is English your second language? It feels like it most of the time. So I could... I want to get an artifact from this. It's fine. Just connect with everything. Ran in 6. Do I want to play another DRC? I think I just played another DRC. Okay. They scooped. They realized they can no longer win the game. Do we break the bot? I guess so. I think I want Pithy Needle over 1 Hex. Alright. The game that decides the trophy. Please don't have the nuts. My hand is far from the nuts, but it's not that bad either. I'm gonna name Ren in 6. I need absolute focus so I can curve out my mediocre spells. A Play Ragavan. Say go. They have Prismari command. I'm absolutely devastated. They get to destroy this, they get to make a treasure, and then they get to ping my Ragavan. Why would you just ping my Ragavan? But that's also so fucking devastating, holy shit. Yep. Do get to name Dwarven Mine with the Alpine Moon. I'll go get my Blood Crypt. Alright, I understand. I have enough lands in my hand. I don't need another. I'd prefer it to not have any more, in fact. Welcome to the doghouse. We got modern games. Gigantha, save me. You're my only hope. DMX cover of Guns N' Roses. No more lands, please. I can only take so many. Oh my god. I've drawn only Scalding Tarns this game. I drew all 4 Scalding Tarns. Maybe I'm not supposed to cast Gigantha. That Prismari command, I'm dead to that anyways. Whatever. Whatever. Play 5/5, go. Oops, all Tarns. What if we played Dwarven Mine? I think you're onto something. I would like to draw something that gets me Delirium, so I can at least hurt this Ren. I guess one of these gets Delirium for the other. Library's been thinned out successfully. It's just a creativity. They're just gonna murder me? Alright. Well, chat, we tried. We tried. Sometimes you just draw a bunch of lands. My Prismari command was brutal. Losing the Oath in 2022. No, it's unfortunate. We weren't the super powerful wizard that we were earlier. But no, Cage doesn't stop creativity, because the way creativity is worded is it like does some exile bullshit instead of from the deck directly. Or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, 4-1, the deck was sweet. I don't really have any changes other than, you know, maybe you could play a Dwarven Mine in here. Dwarven Mine doesn't seem very good though, don't play it. I'd rather just play Den of the Bugbear.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.